Start playing the sad Naruto music now, because I believe Alexander Volkanovski is gonna get knocked out by Diego Lopez. Look, first fight they had a 4-1 fight, right? Volkanovski won 4 rounds of that one fight. The second round, the round I think he lost, was when Diego Lopez knocked him down. Now the reason I think Diego Lopez is gonna knock him out this time is because, well, let's look at their faces, right? That is a face that is leaving a mark and not an easy win. It was a 4-1 on the scoreboards, at least my scoreboards, but it wasn't an easy win for Volkanovski. He took damage, he got hit, he got dropped, right? And if we look here, look, let me pause this down. Just look at Volkanovski. He does good, pepper, in, out, 10 high, bow, knockdown. Let me not show too much because I'll get blocked worldwide by the UFC, right? The habit's gonna stay there. That habit by Volkanovski, him in, out, it's beautiful work, but him keeping his chin high is just gonna get him knocked out. Look, we saw that against Ilia Topuria. We saw that for a glimpse of him almost getting knocked down by Diego Lopez. And now he's just a year older. He's used to being active. He's not active now. He had 2 horrible knockouts right before the last fight. Now this fight, I'm not saying he's going to get knocked out brutally. I'm saying that the chance is there. And let's look a little further. This is Diego Lopez after losing, right? You don't have an emo kid feel these emotions and not expect him to not evolve. Like a little butterfly cocoon. Look at this boy. No dimples in sight. That is a man who's going to learn. That is a man that's 31 now, 30 at the time of this, who just beat up Gene Silva through a couple months ago. Gene Silva being one of the scariest prospects in the come up, 10-8 at him in the first round, damn near, I think, and then knocked him out in the second round. That's a scary guy. He's still scary. Now put him in a position where he has another 25 minutes with Alexander Volkanovski, the GOAT, one of the GOATs. I can't. I just keep seeing. I just keep replaying this scene in my brain and thinking Volkanovski's a little slower now. Volkanovski is 37 years old, fighting a 31-year-old kid who's not in his prime or just entered his prime and is trying to learn. Again, he's emo. Emo people are gonna reflect on themselves and blame everything on themselves and evolve in a cocoon and blow up. Diego Lopez has lost before. He knows how to evolve. And if we look at Alexander Volkanovski right now, he is living life. Look at this view. This is what he wakes up to. He is beyond silk sheets. Look at this. I think he has like 150 acres or 1,500 acres, something like that, of just beautiful land. I don't know how he keeps his motivation up. Before, his motivation was to get that belt back and show that he's not done with a career. But to say he shouldn't be done now, it's something that's what's left to prove. You're waking up in silk sheets. You bought this for yourself and the family. You have generational wealth, hopefully now. And you have a hungry Brazilian who lives in Mexico after you, who knows he lost the first round or the first fight and is going to come back with a vengeance in the second fight. 50 minutes with Diego Lopez is asking him not to knock you out. It's a big offering. You're asking for a lot, especially when you're not that hungry anymore. I mean, he's hungry. I'm not saying Alexander Volkanovski can't be hungry, but my man he's done. He achieved and persevered. What does this Nutter defense have for him, right? His wife is telling him to retire, hoping he does retire, hoping he did retire when he got the second belt, when the belt back. And I just can't stop replaying this part because it's not a mistake on Alexander Volkanovski's part. It's a habit that he's had all his time fighting. He goes in and leaves and exits with his chin up. Chin up. Good. Oh. Look, he's doing so good. And just look at that positioning, man. You could say Lopez. Oh, damn, Lopez landed 9 punches throughout both rounds. Jesus. Look, Volkanovski's not going to finish Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez could damn right finish a slower, older Volkanovski. And the worst part about it is that it might be the best option. I would love for Volkanovski to retire with the belt, winning this round, winning this fight, and get the belt and retire. The sad thing is that he's not going to retire. He's going to come back again later this year, which is good because we love an active champ. But he's going to come back against Evloev or Murphy, who also might knock a slower Volk out. And then what? And now we don't have and then Diego Lopez is going to have a struggle to get back to the belt. And if he does get to the belt again, just off one win again, that's like what Sean O'Malley's doing right now. I don't like Sean O'Malley for that reason. He deserves it in a way where I'm like, if I see him against Peter Yan for the belt at the White House, I'm not going to be mad, but I'm more disappointed that there's no, meritocracy, or there's no like rhyme or reason to who's getting the title shot. This Diego Lopez is getting this title shot for no other reason than because he's cool and he's swifty or whatever, right? He doesn't deserve it, and he might not deserve a third one. And I don't want to put him in that position where Volkanovski has the belt, and now Diego Lopez, who was the crazy cool up and comer, gets landlocked out of it like a Max Holloway did, right? And now we have an old guy who is champ and has ruled the division. I don't think that's good optics for the UFC. So I think it's the best option for Alexander to get knocked out. It makes a star. It makes fresh matchups, and it has somebody who's gonna stay in the UFC for a long time. Or, hear me out. Fuck Murphy, fuck Evloev, and have fucking Arman Tsarukyan cut down in weight and fight the winner of Lopez Volkanovski. I would prefer that so much more. Yo, fuck Murphy. Fuck Evloev. This from New York, coming from Crip side, blood side, everybody side. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Look, if Arman Tsarukyan comes down in weight, that would be fucking top tier. I would love to see him versus Alexander Volkanovski. More or less, I don't care about if he fights Lopez, but if he fights Alexander Volkanovski, bro, that's so legendary. So maybe Alexander Volkanovski, it won't be the worst thing if he wins here. Even if he does win and doesn't retire, I could see him beating up Murphy. I could see him beating up Evloev. If he fights Arman Tsarukyan, and beats him dominantly, he might be the GOAT. He might be the GOAT. Look, Alexander Volkanovski winning this fight, I'm worried for him. Jesus Christ, am I worried for him? Do I need to show this again? But to say that it will be the worst thing for the division and the worst thing that happened to the UFC, if he wins again, I think that might be just stretching it. I think that just might be clickbait title. Like and subscribe, right? But fucking shit. Look, I would love to have Diego Lopez as the champ. Because then we have the Evloev rematch. We have Gene Silva rematch, I guess. But like, okay. But if fucking Alexander, the motherfucking great, wins the belt again and proves he's the motherfucking great, beating up Arman, I don't give a fuck if Arman skips the line. I want to see that fight so badly now. And if he beats up Murphy, if he beats up Evloev, which I think he has a good chance, and to do that in quick turnarounds, bruh, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He might be one of the GOATs. He might be in contention there. Right now, I don't know where Lucas Tracy has him in his GOAT list. It's probably high. It's probably like top 7, most likely. Maybe top 5. Right now, he's definitely top 5, top 7, top 10, right? Oh, because he's only lost to GOATs. He's only lost to GOATs. And if he beats up Diego Lopez, and people were saying Diego Lopez doesn't do anything for his career, bullshit, bitch. It doesn't do anything for his resume, bullshit, bitch. Diego Lopez knocked out Gene Silva. Gene Silva is a good person to have on Diego Lopez's name. And Diego Lopez he's 31 years old. He hasn't finished his career. He's not going to have a downward spiral. He's fucking good, man. To have that, it's like Alex Pereira having Jiri Prochazka twice in his resume. Like, who else is this guy not beating? Who else is this man not dominating, knocking out, look stupid, right? Diego Lopez is always going to be a good fucking person in your resume of how dangerous he is. So if Volkanovski doesn't get knocked out, let's hope on that. Let's hope on that. Diego Lopez is going to be a fucking phenomenal name to have in your resume, because I also believe Diego Lopez could beat Evloev in a rematch and be the champ and defend it for a while. I think Volkanovski's too fucking good right now. Too fucking good. And hey, man, like, I love having a definitive GOAT. I love having a definitive GOAT. I love seeing the person become GOAT, and then see how far they could go. That's why I was kind of cheering on Merab versus Peter Yan, and that's why I was kind of cheering on Islam Makhachev versus JDM, because I love when somebody's edge of the coat, and then I want to see them surpass it. I want to see that motherfucker could be Volkanovski right now, and I'm here for it, guys. 37 years young, he ain't old. He's still my GOAT. Like and subscribe. That's all I have to say. I am very much worried for Volkanovski. He can get knocked out. He absolutely might get knocked out. I think he can get knocked out. It just, the timeline where he doesn't get knocked out, maybe wins by finish or something like that, and fights Murphy and fights Evloev, the winner of that fight, if they have that in London, or if he just fucking fights Arman Tsarukyan. I want to see Volkanovski just surpass, just him being more of the GOAT. Getting in the second go, third go, whatever, right? I'm just here for it, bro. My nipples are erect for the idea of it. I want to see it. Volkanovski, please win this fight. I love Diego Lopez. I would love for him to be champ, but I don't even know, man. I'm cheering both of them on. I don't know who's going to win this. I'm excited for it, boys. The UFC is so bad. I know people hate this fight. I don't give a fuck. I'm excited. I think it's a win-win either side. I love both of these men. I don't care. Bye.